that end of the world. What does the end of the world mean? Global warming, mass war, people are actually not having a desire to have sex and make children anymore.
Yeah, because they've turned out.
Because they turned out.
Turned into homos.
Drugs that target the seed of a man, make him sterile.
Yep.
You know.
Or make their baby come out retarded.
Or max vaccinations.
Vaccinations, that's right, man.
All of that.
Which has been known to target Israelite boys.
Yeah. Destruction of the earth in various forms. All of that is signifies the end of the world. Because that's not production. That's destruction. You know? So you when it says Esau is the end of the world, it means everything that pertains to death will come out of him. You know, because
he is as death.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's going to bring up, you know, ultimately the Most High, but through him, which is his sword, through Esau, he's going to bring about the end of the world. This man's going to destroy the earth, man. You know, when he finally started nuking each other, you know, they created the weapons that are going to bring forth the destruction of this earth, the second death, the destruction of this final kingdom.
Yeah, yeah. You know, really, the whole book of Ezra has got end-time prophecies in one way or another. But I'm going to read chapter 16 until it runs out of meat. Right? Yeah. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. And Babylon and Asia is getting it, man. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Who may turn it back? Why? Because it's sent by the Most High. So what's going to happen to you is going to happen.
That's right.
There's nothing.
No one can stop it. That's right.
There's nothing that any flesh and blood can do against that.
Your Illuminati cannot your so-called Illuminati cannot offset prophecy, man.
Nor your technology.
Your mark of the beast system. Your microchip. You can't.
Because ultimately the Lord let you have all those things.
Man.
He gave it to you.
Man, you're going to realize that very soon.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? I don't care what sort of doctorate or degree you got in what field. You're not stopping these end time things from happening.
That's right, man.
No way.
That's right.
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may any man quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn? You ask the people in Australia if they can quench it. They can't quench it.
Good example.
May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Yeah, can you redirect the nukes when they're coming at you? Your iron dome is going to fail.
That's right, man.
You know, we're prophesying against kingdoms here, just like the men of old did. And we're telling you, you've done too much. You've done too much. This is a fall of an empire right now. We're in the throes of it. We're in the beginning stages. You're seeing it. Let he who have eyes behold what is happening upon the earth right now. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? When those nukes start to burn, they're gonna cool when the Lord said they're gonna cool. they're gonna burn.
That's
And
right.
the elements will melt with fervent heat. That ain't no play heat, man. That's fervent heat. What you know about fervent
That's
heat?
like taking the sun and placing it on the planet.
Yeah,
It's gonna melt like the sun was here.
yeah. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Bill Gates gonna be afraid. The whole Rothschild family gonna be afraid. The DuPonts, and who else? Rockefellers. You all gonna be afraid.
I'm sure you DuPonts and Gettys and all you Rockefellers, you're shitting yourself already, man. Because you see these prophecies coming to pass, man. You know the secrets of this world, man. You call yourself the Illuminati, but you got knowledge on the left-hand side, man.
Yeah.
Because we're the real Illuminati.
The Lord shall threaten. He's threatening you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are the Lord's mouthpiece. Talking to you, telling you what's going to happen.
Calm, man.
You know? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? Beaten to powder. You know, when heat take bones, they make that into powder. The earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep. And the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also. Behold, the Lord, and before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. So what, I mean, don't even have to be the nukes that get you. It can be them heavy tsunamis that get you in them coastal regions. You know, winds, fire, storms, earthquakes. Oh my. It don't look good.
That's right.
This kingdom is going down different.
Yep. And
Different.
All praises.
All praises. Yeah.
We're rejoicing while you lot that lack knowledge are mourning. We have stability in these times because of our knowledge and understanding of this book.
Yeah. Verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Russia to America, America to Russia, America to North Korea, America to China, China to America.
Right, and what kind of arrows shoot that far, man?
Europe to whoever. We don't even know if they're still allies with the U.S. Them that were at peace with thee have laid a wound under thee. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Wow, man. The plagues, the fires, the pestilence, turmoil.
This is going to consume the foundation.
You know, so a fall of kingdoms. It's not to say you're going to just hear about it. You know, it's not to say a rider from a distant land is going to come and tell you a tale of a fallen kingdom over a pint of ale. You know? You're going to see this thing.
That's right, man.
This thing's going to be in your bedroom.
That's right. You're going to see it on that box in the corner of your room.
You're going to see the marauding hordes out your window. You're going to see the fire creep up on you.
That's right.
Those winds, that pressure of human beings that are desperate. And this governmental system who you've relied on for so long is not going to be able to help you. It will be easier for them to do away with you. to help you. Yeah. This is Ezra saying on verse 17, woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Great death.
Wuhan, China.
Wuhan. The earth is going to be a Wuhan, and worse.
That's right.
The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The powers are going to stand in fear. Them kingdoms that rule the world. China's in real fear right now. You think they're not? America is in fear right now.
Yep. This is
Russia.
This is speaking now. These are the times when book is made manifest. Okay, most of this Bible was written relating to the times that we are living in today, man. This is the generation that gets to witness the end. Okay.
Yeah.
You just don't understand the time that you've been born into, man. This ain't no joke. You can laugh all you want, but we stand firm in our faith. We know what's going on. And we know what this book says, man.
Yeah. And the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? He's asking, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Do you know the answer? You know? Sitting without a care in the world for these scriptures, do you know the answer? All them preppers, them doomsday preppers, they make not the Most High their fortress. They make him not they don't put their trust in him. They put their trust in their bullets, the food that they've stored up, the bunkers that they've got. Yo, what do you think is going to happen to men like that? With desperate people. You got enough bullets for all this population out here? People are cunning when they're hungry too. Yeah. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. What is amendment? To amend your ways. To come right, to get right.
They're sent to whip you in shape, man.
But no, you can't be whipped in shape, right?
Nah, man. Ain't no getting through to you. That's why you gotta go.
And it says that. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Nor be mindful of the scourges.
That's right, man.
What's the first thing you're saying now? You're getting discriminated against because of the plagues that are coming out of Wuhan province and China. It's not that you're getting discriminated against. The people can see in their spirits, they know that you've fallen out of favor because of what you've done. But still you want to stick to what you're doing. You know?
That's right.
Still the nations want to do what they're going to do. Alright then. It don't end good.
That's right. Stubborn.
Don't end good for you Jakes too.
That's right, man. 230 Jakes, man. Which are you Native Americans, you Hispanics, and you so-called black people in this world. Okay.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Whether you can buy a TV, you can buy cheap merchandise, cheap clothing, cheap car.
$1 Big Mac.
Yeah.
Fill your belly.
Yeah. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. People is confused right now. They look at the news. You know, because who started this corona? Where did it come from? You know? Esau, we got you as chief suspect. Usual suspect.
That's right, man.
You know?
You're #1 suspect, man. Because this is how you get down. You play dirty, man. You hit people with low blows, man.
Yeah. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung. No funerals, and people will not be sentimental over the dead anymore. It'll just be too frequent.
You're gonna be laid out in the street, and until somebody finally comes to collect you, if that day ever comes. And people are gonna be so used to seeing death that they're gonna walk past your body and not think nothing of it, man, because it's just gonna be a normal thing. And in some cases, people die and you go straight to the crematory, man. Ain't no one gonna be comforting you, man, or giving you a funeral.
And there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. The cities shall be cast down. That's how empires fall.
That's everything stopping. That's your Wuhan, China right now, man.
Their cities cast down. Wow. This modern warfare, you don't even have to go in with battle array to fight an enemy. They got deceptive ways.
Yep. Esau is he was blessed with the sword, man.
Yeah, and you must remember the serpent was the most subtle beast in the field.
That's right. Very subtle.
So all the deceptive tactics that can be used, they're the kings of that.
But most of you in this world are ignorant to Satan's devices. But we of the hopeful elect, we are not deceived. Okay?
Yeah.
We see clearly what's going on. And we know the culprit, man. We have a #1 suspect.
Yeah. We can see clearly now that that reign of confusion is gone. Because this is coming whether you like it or not. Even if, if you think about it, when Jonah went to the land of Nineveh and told them that the Most High was going to destroy them, as a people they repented, and repented sincerely and fervently unto the Most High. And what did he do? He spared them. That's to show you that mercy is in the hand of our power. And it's to show you that he doesn't hold back mercy to those who actually repent and come to him with a sincere heart.
That's right, man. You can't fool him either.
But what are you heathen doing?
Nothing.
You're not repenting.
Yeah, man.
You're believing in your science still. Even when the world is almost on its way out, almost dead, you're still believing in your science.
You're still praying to your false god and worshipping idols.
That's right.
Worshipping these celebrities, watching too much television.
All the species that are upon the earth, so many species extinct. Ground that can't grow. Law, statutes, and commandments forsaken continually.
That's right.
All the sins, not only do you do that, you escalate the sins, where you've made his creation into, in all your agendas that you push. You've really been unrepentant because you want to be as the Most High. But really you just want to be a demon. A wicked demon upon the earth. Your time is up, man. You've had a good run. Your time is up.
You had your fun. That's right.
You got given the keys to the earth and you ran amok.
That's right, man.
So now you have to go. Yeah, now you have to go. You got given a chance. You became CEO of this company of Earth, And you did a lousy job.
You did a terrible job, man.
Now you've got to go.
You are a laughing stock right now. Look at the state of this world under your management. And if you look at these small companies and businesses, nobody's happy in the workplace because that's a microcosm of how you're ruling the earth. The way you rule these companies. You've got half the employees thinking they could do a better job than the management. And it just shows that you people are not capable of ruling nothing.
That's right.
Especially when you actually see the kingdom and what we do with it under the righteous management. We, meaning the Israelites. Okay? I'm speaking on behalf of Israel. I'm not talking like I'm guaranteed a spot in the kingdom before a lot of you start coming against me. Okay?
I'm going to read Joel 2:20. And it says, but I will remove far off from you the northern army, which is America, Babylon the Great. And will drive him into a land barren and desolate, and his face towards the east sea. And he's there now, you know. He's there in Afghanistan, and he's going to be in, or it's going to be whether on the borders or in Iran at some point, being in Iraq. And his hinder parts towards the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savour shall come up, because he had done great things. So all your abominations are going to come up that stink, you know, and people are going to start looking at you sideways, which they are.
That's twofold, because your carcass.
And your carcasses are, eventually your carcasses will be doing that.
That's right, man. Your stink will come up, you know, the carcass will rot, you know.
And it goes on to say, fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. So that's even like a comfort to the land, man. The land that you have been polluting with your Monsanto's pesticides and your destruction, your complete destruction of this land.
That's right, man.
Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring, for the tree beareth her fruit, the fig tree and the vine do yield their strength. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. Okay. The earth will get balance again to its inner workings, you know. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the fats shall overflow with wine and oil. Now it doesn't mean your GMOs, your GMO wheat that we eat right now. It means the proper substance that the earth brings forth, you know. Yep. And I will restore to you the years that the locust had eaten.
That's talking about you devils, man. Because you basically make us work.
That's right. And
waste half our life away, you know. That's symbolic of locusts eating away, you know, eating away at us, man.
The cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. And ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, that had dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. You know, right now people are ashamed. And it says, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed.
That's plain and clear, man. You know, but
Yeah.
a lot of you still can't understand it because you don't know this book.
And that's going to happen after the present kingdom is torn down and utterly obliterated off the face of the earth, as well as the others. I mean, after 1,000 years, the others will get their lands back and have some form of rulership in them, but they will all be paying tribute to the Most High.
That's right.